live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater, the historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, Coffee Tea Friendly Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, an organization that is one that if you need help, if you need something in the medical, they got it taken care of. Now, next to me is a lady that was here last week as co-host, Sheila Ellis. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Nearly at midnight last night, I'm trying, because we had Teresa had a prior engagement, but thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you for asking me. I appreciate it.
That quick, and what a great show.
Oh, a great show.
Sparky, our new content manager, has put together a show, folks. Let me tell you what, the first guest, you're going to just get ready to do some hogging, baby.
That's right, yes.
And you know, at this time, we do something each and every, I do it every day. I do it.
Yes, I do too. I do it a lot. I wait till you're done and then I do it.
Well, I know. So at this time, we want to give thanks to God Almighty because, you know, Gabe Medina, by the way, the producer back here, he and I started this together under God's blessing, and we're going to keep it that way. And we gave him our word that we would put him first each and every day of our life. So at this time, Sheila, would you do our invocation?
I sure will. Right. Let's bow our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much for this beautiful day. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful building that Barbara Haran provides for us each and every Wednesday, and we're so grateful that she does that for us. Lord, we just thank you for Friendly Live and Gabe for being here every week and giving us things that are going on in the area, providing people to come share their ministry, come share their nonprofit organizations and their businesses. And we're so grateful that we have the opportunity to share that to others so they can see what's going on in Greenville, Texas. Lord, we just thank you so much for your blessing. We thank you for your grace, your love, your mercy. Lord, we just love you and we appreciate everything you do in us, and help us to be the light and salt for you, Lord. In Jesus' name, we ask these things. Amen.
Amen. All right. Well, get ready, because like I said, it's hog hunting time. Come back. I tell you, better than that, come on down to the Texan Theater. Coffee or tea is on the co-host this morning. Y'all come back.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
What do paintings, Broadway plays, and bread pudding have in common? They're all forms of art. We'll be celebrating local creativity the first weekend in May at the Hunt County Festival of the Arts in downtown Greenville. There will be children's activities, live music, artwork for sale, a culinary artisanal luncheon, and theater performances. It's all happening Friday and Saturday, May 6th and 7th. Find more information online at huntcountyartfest.com.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, Ctfm. Coffee Tea Friendly and me brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, and we didn't do it a while ago.
Oh, no, discount wheel and tire.
Where service is the bottom line. And right now, you know what, we're fixing, you know at the bottom, did I show you, this is a hog, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Now this magazine doesn't do justice to this hog hunting. And sitting next to me on my right is a dear friend that I've known for many years, Ryan Shelton. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you for having me.
And
Yes.
I told Sparky, I said, I got somebody that knows a little bit about hog hunting.
Okay.
She goes, really? And I said, yeah. So you're here, and I'm going to put this back down, but there's a reason for this magazine with you, but you're here local doing something for individuals that a lot of people just don't know.
Or understand, yeah.
Or understand.
Exactly.
So it's yours.
Well, I appreciate it, friendly. Thanks for having me in. We've ran Texas Boar Hounds for about a decade. It's a little over a decade now, and it's a public service to Hunt County and the surrounding counties. We don't just do it ourselves. We know a whole bunch of people that provide the same type of services, and we provide free feral hog removal.
That's again,
Say it.
free
Yes.
feral hog removal.
We don't charge our clients anything. I won't accept money. I've turned it down. We do it out of the goodness of our heart to help
Amen.
people.
Yes.
And that's really the main thing behind it, outside of us loving our dogs. I mean, between 8 of us, I think we own 50 plus dogs. But
Really?
we go out there and we try to help people out that are getting torn up, whether it's golf courses or farmers, ranchers. You name it, the hogs are tearing everybody up.
And I don't know that much about the present day hog or whatever, but as a kid, as a young, I remember around my grandpa's place, my grandma would say, "Don't get around them hogs. They'll eat you like a candy bar."
They will.
And so it's a dangerous thing for young people, especially.
And not only that, but with people building around and not having enough land for them to go somewhere, they're coming into our backyards.
Right.
Well, you spend $6,000 on some St. Augustine grass, and they come in there and make it look like it was World War II.
Oh,
and then
that's
it's a
happening
problem.
to our house.
But the farmers and ranchers are really what's getting hit hard, right? And that's, I mean, even the deer hunters, there's places that, they have 10 feeders running. Well, hogs come and eat all their corn. But it's really the ranchers and farmers. I mean, those guys are getting torn up. They can't drive a tractor through the property after these creatures have been through. And don't get me wrong, we don't want to completely eradicate them. That's nobody wants that.
Control.
Right. It's maintaining.
Control, yes.
Nobody will ever tell you that we'll completely get rid of them. What we want to do is help keep them off of where they don't need to be. But we also fill the freezers. We donate to ministries that need food. We donate to needy families. And it's for a good cause. And we're actually going a little bit of a different direction now that I have some personal causes to fight, with my daughter having diabetes and my other daughter having some hearing stuff. So we're going to take the foundation in a different way, where once we can actually start taking donations, we'll be putting that money towards very good causes, not just helping people with hogs, but other things as well. So big things coming.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
So a little over a decade, almost 12 years now. It's me and some partners. So, Pruitt the plumber, as you just said.
He was a great plumber. I tell you, Pruitt the plumber.
Okay.
One of the best,
okay.
and a couple other brothers, K&K Plumbing. I have some guys for the brothers, but No Man's Land Bulldogs, that's one of my brother, Heseltines. I've known them my whole life.
Right.
So we have a whole lot of people that we trust and feel like they're family. And because I can't do this by myself, right? It's a team. So I have some of my clients and they have theirs, and we all do what we can just to pitch in and help out. And like I said, it's free. Our services are free. So Texas Boar Hounds.
Let me, what's the largest hog that you have taken in this decade? Could you?
In this decade?
In this,
So it was 11 years ago. I think I'm going to consider that this decade. But in the wild, we ran up, and this is on a video that's since been taken down because PETA kind of got on us about it. But obviously, when we were younger, we were a little more crazy. Right? The older we get, the more...
Haven't we?
Well,
Yeah, we were all like
none
that.
of us can fight it. But it was about 11 years ago today, and it was 430 pounds. And teeth about 3.5 inches on each side, and he cut dogs up, but all the dogs made it out alive, and he's sitting on the wall at my buddy's house.
Cutting dogs up. Do you understand what he's?
I wanted to bring a vest, and I forgot to bring a Kevlar vest. So our catch dogs that go and grab these hogs so that we can get in there and catch them, they wear Kevlar vests. so that the teeth that these hogs have are razor blades.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
they throw their weight
Yeah.
around like this, and they're like knives going through the air. So
Yeah.
we make sure that our dogs that are going to be up close and personal with them are protected.
Well, what kind of dogs do you have?
So we breed a mixture of cur dogs. It's a mutt really, but they're mixed of blackmouth cur, plot hound. You have some other hound dogs like
They got some
July.
Catahoula. You got Catahoula in there.
Catahoula.
Catahoula's got to be in there.
I'm not a real purist, right? I like to
Yeah.
mix things up a bit.
Yeah.
But we have some bulldogs too, and they're half American Bulldog, half Dogo Argentine.
Okay.
And there's a difference, right? There's a strike dog, which goes out and finds the hog, and he barks at it to keep it in place. And then there's a catch dog that's wearing the Kevlar vests. They all wear tracking collars. So
Oh, they do.
GPS track. We
Okay.
can track them up to 3, 4, 5
Oh,
miles
good,
away.
good.
But the catch dogs go in and they grab the ears of these hogs, and they're not fighting it or trying to kill it. They're just holding it still.
Sure.
And then we come in and grab the legs and either flip it over and tie it, or put a knife in it and then cut it up and put the meat in the freezers most times.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's very interesting.
I
to
bet.
see.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. And we were talking earlier. My son-in-law has been wanting to go on a hog hunt.
Oh, does-
And he said, you know anybody does any hog hunting in Greenville?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, the reason I asked that, because back, I don't know, it's been back in the early 90s, out in Hideaway Estates, out on 2101.
We still hunt out that way.
There,
Oh, do you?
there used to be an individual that owned a home there, and him and his son they hunt, and he's had a picture of one that they killed. Him and his son. It was like 500 pounds, and I'm thinking, how did you make that? Like, yeah,
Those are very rare.
Yeah, right.
Especially completely feral, and there's a difference, you know.
There- yeah.
Pig farmers have let some domestic hogs out, and they get mixed in. But then you have your Eurasian that go a little bit further, where they have that long snout.
Yeah.
But we used to have a website. I had it up for 10 years, and it didn't help us at all. So I'm just Facebook now. So you can find Texas Boar Hounds on Facebook.
Got it.
Tons of stories, tons of pictures. But it really isn't like anything else there is. Like I'm a hunter, so
Right.
I like meat. I've deer
Right.
hunted. I've done everything
Right.
else. But when it comes to these dogs, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting my nose to the ground and going
No.
to track these things. So if it weren't for the dogs, we couldn't do anything that
Oh,
we do.
no,
But
right.
it isn't just the dogs. We also trap, we shoot, we
Sure.
bow hunt, etc. We do whatever we need to help whoever is in trouble, and that may mean fixing fences. That may mean
Oh,
cutting
yeah.
some trees up, and
Sure.
But for the most part, we just enjoy helping people, and that's what it's all
Well,
about.
how do people get a hold of you if we need?
Yeah.
The Facebook page has a Call Me Now button. My cards that are everywhere, I think 4,000 plus are throughout this county. They have other businesses on the back that are friends of
Okay,
Texas Boar
good.
Hounds, like Pruitt the Plumber.
So what?
So,
Okay, excellent.
good.
That's great. That's my card, my number,
All right.
email
Good.
address.
Good.
And then, other businesses like RCA Automotive and stuff are on the back side of it. So
oh, wonderful.
tons of good folks, really good networking. And I think, to finish things up, it isn't just the hogs that folks have us in. I think they enjoy having somebody there that they can trust, that can help them
Right,
keep an eye
and
on
know
their
what they're
places.
doing.
Right, and know what
Whether
they're
it's
doing.
100 acres or 1,000, knowing that we're in there on a regular basis
Sure.
gives people a peace of mind that they
Yes.
don't otherwise get elsewhere. So,
Right.
and trust is a big thing nowadays.
Yes,
Oh,
it
it
is.
is, because it's a word that it's rare.
That's right.
Yes.
Rare.
When you have somebody open their gates to you and give you the keys to their place, and
Sure.
that means
That's-
they trust you.
Yes,
Especially
exactly.
in this state.
Yeah, that's right.
Brian,
Good old
thank you.
Texas.
Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
You
Thank
and your
y'all.
team. You and your team for what you do and for helping those in need, especially when it comes to some good, and that's some good eating. I've eaten it.
Yes,
I've
sir.
eaten it. I've
When it's
eaten it
done
before.
right. You don't want to eat it when it's done wrong.
Folks, we're coming back, Ctfm, right here at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Oh, what else?
You know what's going on today?
Let's.
What?
You was going to say job.
Well, no, at the Civic Center there is a job
okay,
fair.
Okay. We're coming back. Ctfm right here.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater, downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, coffee, tea, friendly, and me. Brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, and one that we both can say
Discount wheel and tire.
Right here, and service is the bottom line.
That's
and then
right.
Valvoline Express.
Oh, yes, Valvoline
right next
Express.
door. So, been a great show.
Oh, it has.
What
That was
about the
so
hog?
interesting.
And
That
you-
was so
yeah,
cool.
And you learn things. You
Yes,
learn things on
yes,
the show.
yes.
We're an educational show. No. Anyway, we are a community show. Right?
We are.
Okay, we're the equivalent to maybe Good Morning America.
There we go. We're
It's,
heading up that
Greenville,
way.
We're here for you, and right now we have someone, Kathy. I'm gonna let Kathy introduce.
Yes.
Okay. Kathy, would you introduce you and your guest?
Yes.
How's that?
That'll work. I'm Kathy Giles. I'm a Hunt County Master Gardener, and I'm here with Sylvia Leeds, and we wanted to talk to you today about our garden tour that we're going to have in a couple of weeks.
And the garden tour this has been going on for a while.
Yes.
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 It has, and we usually have them about every other year, and we had one last year because we didn't have it the year before, so.
Right.
This year, we're kind of doubling up, but the next one will be 2 years from now in 2024, so. Yeah.
2024.
Yeah,
Boy.
Sylvia, you want to give us an idea of what to look for on our tour?
Okay, well, this year, our tour is all going to be in the south part of the county.
Okay.
In the past, we usually have them around Greenville. We get volunteers to donate their gardens for one day for people to walk through, for the public. And this year, it's going to be May the 14th, and that's about 2 weeks. And they're all south because we've had them in the Commerce area. We've had, Celeste area. We've had them, but this year we've got 4 in the south part of the county, 1 in the Cache area.
Okay.
And then we have the Heritage Garden, which is in downtown Greenville.
That's right.
Next to the extension office.
Yes.
So we have these flyers right here, and hopefully you will see these around at some of the businesses or the gardens, the nurseries. We also have brochures, and you can buy tickets. It's $5, and you get to see 5 gardens. So that's
okay, I was gonna ask
$1 each. So that's pretty cheap.
Yes.
You can't see much for $5.
Right.
But ideally, I think that most people will start at the Heritage Garden, which is downtown Greenville.
Which, by the way,
Yes.
years ago when it was being taken care of, constructed, I had an opportunity to go down and dig a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had a small part of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful now, very beautiful. And several years ago, we won. What was it? We won, built the OLC.
Greenville Follies.
The Follies. That's
right. Yeah, we were in the Follies. I remember that.
Okay, right. That's it.
Right.
And we built a building on that site, which is where we have
Yes.
different functions.
Sure.
It's an open air building, but you can put tables out.
Sure.
And I think that people have gotten married there, and we don't really advertise it for a wedding venue, but some people have used it for that.
And
Right.
it's first come, first served.
Yes,
Okay.
but the garden is right there on the same property. It's all county property, and we're affiliated with the AgriLife Extension. So we're just one branch of it, just like 4-H is. The Master
Okay.
Gardeners is another one. So that's how we get it. This year we have in our brochure we have all the gardens that are going to be featured and a discussion of each one. And then on our tickets, if you want to buy a ticket, I have some tickets here for sale, $5. It gives the addresses and even a QR code. If you will scan with your camera, phone camera, it gives you a map of how to get there.
So how did you find these people to be able to do this?
Well, you know, sometimes it's just word of mouth.
Okay.
Or you just ride around until you see a real
Okay.
nice yard.
Yes.
And then you stop and you knock on the door and,
Yeah.
and you ask, you know, if,
Sure.
if they would be interested. And
Where's the camera? Do I want to go out any money?
yeah, they do ask that. But now our main purpose of everything we do with the Master Gardeners is to educate the public on various growing
Good.
things. It can be landscaping, it can be
Yes.
vegetable gardening, it can be, you know,
Water
floral.
conservation.
Yes,
Oh, that's
everything
wonderful.
affiliated with it. So if you go to this tour, you may not see park area type stuff. You're going to see
Something different.
something different.
Real
like,
everyday yards.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
like
And,
Kathy is one of our garden tour participants. She has a small garden. Well, a lot of people have small yards,
Sure.
so this would be an example of
Oh,
what you could do
yes.
with it.
I have 2.5 acres and we just focused on a little yard. you
Oh,
know.
wow.
And I have drip irrigation, and so I was going to show people how to do the drip irrigation. I've got one faucet in my yard, and I've got 5 controllers on there.
Wow.
I even water my dog and my bird baths with my water. My
Oh, how
controllers.
interesting.
So yeah.
So how do people get involved in doing something like this with you all?
Well, we're going to have a class here in the
Okay.
fall. You contact the extension office.
Okay.
We have a website, huntcountymastergardeners.org, and there'll be information on there. There's database with flowers, everything on there. You know,
Oh,
tells about our
wonderful.
events that are coming up and
Okay.
everything. Yeah, we do have another event coming up on the 7th, which is not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. It's a plant swap. And you
Oh,
can go out
great.
there, you bring your plants, they need to be in a pot or a bag. You need to identify them and everything, and you
Yes.
can go out there and you can swap for plants.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
We have a friend, mutual friend,
Oh, we do.
Tanny.
Oh, yes.
Tanny is always.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it starts at 9 and it's
Yeah.
over by 9:10.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's so fast.
People are there.
And they don't.
If you get there about 9:30, what?
It's gone.
Yes,
It's
it's
Oh,
gone.
really?
It's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's not too many fights trying to get the same
Oh,
one.
I don't know. But anyway, it's a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
She said it, and the master gardening that goes on in our community, they make it fun.
Yes,
They
it
make
sounds like a lot of fun.
And that's how you get it.
Right.
And you get to learn a lot about things, plants and things that
Yes.
can grow here
Right.
easy.
Yes, definitely.
Because a lot of people don't know. Right.
I saw on the list you had Steve's Nursery.
Yes, now that's
Okay.
one of our ticket sites.
Right. Now, Steve,
Okay.
If you know Steve?
Steve.
He's out on
He's on
34.
34, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you
Yeah.
start asking him about a certain plant, he's like an
He kn-
engineer.
I know, he
He'll
knows.
tell you from the ground up how it went.
Yes.
He has so much information
Right.
about gardening.
Yes.
About this, about that.
And he has a lot of good
Great
products
guy.
out there too.
Great.
Right.
Lot of,
right.
yes.
Well, on our website, you can find some good information. Also,
Okay.
you can go to the Aggie Horticulture website, and that is great information.
Okay.
there. So, yeah. And another project that we're working on for our heritage garden up there is putting QR codes in the beds. We're putting a database together with all the flowers in certain beds. I don't know if y'all been there before, but you know there's beds all around,
Okay.
and we're going to identify all the plants that are in the bed. And when you go up there, there'll be a sign with a QR code on it. You'll
Okay.
just scan it with your phone, and it'll tell you what plant is in that bed.
Oh, that's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah. And
I
I'm
like
thinking
that.
we're going to have this implemented by the summer. So we've been
Oh,
working really
wonderful.
hard on it.
All right.
We're working on getting our signs and everything to go in the beds. So that'll be a lot of good information
Oh,
for
of
people.
course.
Because, you know, a lot of times you go to the garden and you look and you go, what is that?
I know.
love that,
Yes,
but what is
yes,
it? You
yes.
know?
Right.
And so we're going to make it real easy so you'll know what it is.
I remember
Great.
the first time I ever saw a cabbage plant, right?
Yeah.
I looked at that and I said, how do you eat that? You know?
Right, exactly.
So, Sylvia, now you've been involved with this for a while, right?
Yeah, this is my 20th year.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
20,
that's
Probably
awesome.
my last year.
Oh, you're going to retire now.
Now we're going to talk her into staying.
Yeah. So, again, how can we find out about all of this? Is it, what do you say, drop the comments
Yes,
below? Or, again, is
yes,
that right,
in our
producer?
comments. I
Is
think
that-
he's
okay.
going to do that, Gabe.
Right, he's going to do that.
You got that.
But
But
information.
We've got their flyer put up on.
Oh, that's wonderful.
good.
Okay,
The
good.
flyer is there, and they can get tickets at Steve's Nursery
Or
Fuller's Nursery or the Extension
Oh,
Office.
speaking of Fuller's Nursery, if they don't know it, that's down on Stonewall behind.
Yes, yes.
I want to say a big
Is
thank.
that near the car wash?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
right
Yes,
next
yes,
door.
it is.
Mike and his family, they sold, but I want to say a big thank you to them.
Yes.
Because they have given us a lot
Oh,
of
yes.
flowers
Yes.
to give away as
Yes.
prizes.
Right.
So thank you, Fuller's
Right.
Nursery. So good.
Yes.
Good.
Right. And you can always go to our website. You can buy tickets on our website through
Okay.
eBrite also. So
Right,
Hutton
it's
County
scan,
Master
you can
Gardeners.org.
scan the QR code on the flyer.
Okay.
You can even do it through your computer or, your phone.
So if you want to have a lot of fun, just
Yes.
how
And
about
learn
being
a lot
basket-
about
and learn
plants.
about it.
Yes.
Right.
All right, we are coming back. We have the fourth guest coming. Is it
No, third guest.
the third guest? But it's not a job fair. We're coming back to I know, we're coming back to CTFM. We're not going to talk about a job, but we're coming back.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
What do paintings, Broadway plays, and bread pudding have in common? They're all forms of art. We'll be celebrating local creativity the first weekend in May at the Hunt County Festival of the Arts in downtown Greenville. There will be children's activities, live music, artwork for sale, a culinary artisanal luncheon, and theater performances. It's all happening Friday and Saturday, May 6th and 7th. Find more information online at huntcountyartfest.com.
And we are live at the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater, downtown Greenville, Texas. It is CTFM. Coffee, tea, friendly, and brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, an organization that does care.
Yes,
that does
and
care.
also we want to thank Barbara Haran for this
Yes.
beautiful building that we are here today.
Beautiful building. Yes, yes. Oh, God.
Yes.
We can't,
We couldn't do it without her.
We can't do it without her. Sorry about that. And we have another sponsor that brings it here every week, and that is
Discount Wheel and Tire.
where service is the bottom line, and Valvoline Express.
And Valvoline Express.
Now, with all of that done, we've got Parks and Rec.
Yes,
right?
yes. Yes, hi Jeremiah, nice
Hello.
to have you here. And
Good.
would you announce your guest?
This
Peter?
is Adrinique Wise. She is
Hello.
our newest rec specialist. We're actually getting her all nice and broke in with baseball, softball going on right now.
All right, good, good.
And you so glad to have you.
Yeah, and you have a background, I guess, in sports, and you like.
Oh, yes.
So,
I did sports back in high school after I hurt my leg.
And that was
but
like
she said,
last year.
She said back in high school. I mean, well, you're probably what? What are you, a junior or
I'm
senior?
about to be a junior in the fall.
And,
Okay.
Good. Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent. Right, and what a great organization you guys
Yes.
are continuously helping to entertain our
Yes,
community with
right.
parks
with,
and
with children and also with adults.
Absolutely, yeah.
Trying to keep them busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep them off
Which
the street.
is a good thing. Yes, yes.
And events coming up. A lot of things happen.
Oh, well, we just had the Easter egg extravaganza, which Holly did a
yeah.
great
How did
job
that
with.
go?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I bet it was a lot
fun.
of people, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun because I was the DJ, so I got to play
that's
music
good.
the whole time.
That's good.
But no, yeah, we got baseball, softball going on right now. Adult softball, their end of the season tournament for men's is tonight. Co-ed's on Friday. They'll be finishing up. We've got kickball that's getting ready to get started.
Awesome.
Sand volleyball that's getting ready to get started. And we also have a cornhole tournament.
Ooh, that's
4 of them
really...
actually. We got the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and then I forgot the date in June. I think it's like the 3rd or something like that. But cornhole guys, y'all come throw some bags.
That's gotten really popular the last few years.
And also too, I don't know if I'm ahead of myself, but starting Friday, May the 6th, is there going to be anything related to food?
To food?
Food.
Oh, you want the food truck?
Food truck. Yeah, it's starting May the 6th,
Yes.
right? I know we fast forwarding, but I'm excited about that because I've had a couple of individuals, a couple of businessmen come to me and say, what do you think about this food truck business? And I'm like, oh, well, May the 6th, you might have, what's happening May the 6th? So,
that's more a Holly's thing.
I know it is.
I
know it is, but I had to say it because it's going to be fun.
It's
going to be fun. Right.
She always does a great job with all that
She
stuff.
does. She really does. But the softball that's going, softball and
baseball.
Baseball. And baseball. So you played school or you played the sport?
I haven't played baseball, but I ran track.
You ran track.
And just I believe a couple weeks ago, I had a football flag tournament.
Excellent.
For football,
so how exciting!
It was for our BSU for my campus, Texas A&M Commerce.
So you said you were at track. I don't want to focus everything on your, but I'm a track man myself in high school. But you ran what, 120?
I ran a relay. I only ran the 4x1 and I think like the 4x2 sometimes.
Good.
So
excellent. Right. One of the there's something that the Parks and Recreation does a lot, and that is you get people involved that would not normally be.
Right.
Well, what is there to do? Bingo. They come.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like I said, so I'm trying to have a whole bunch of sports going on. Kickball's getting ready to get started. Sandball's getting ready to get started. We'll have flag football in the fall, and then for youth, flag football, and then the girls will have volleyball in the fall. We actually have soccer that'll be running in the summer. I know not everybody's happy about that, but we're trying to get it in, and next year we'll have it when it's supposed to be at the beginning of the year.
Okay. Okay.
I know it's going to be a little hot for soccer kids this summer, but we'll get it back to where it's supposed to be next year.
Well, Jeremiah, it's so good that you're doing this because I've known you since you were a little boy, and you've always enjoyed being in sports, and now you have 2 boys of your own. Are they involved in sports as well?
Oh, yeah. Both of them love baseball. They didn't get into soccer so much, which kind of hurt me a little bit. But they both love baseball, and of course, I coach both of them.
Yes. That's
so
great.
what's their ages?
7 and 11.
7 and 11.
Yeah. 7 and 11. That's cute.
That's what I call them right now. It's only going to last that way for about another month.
Right.
The youngest one will be 8 in June.
Oh,
the oldest
my.
one will be 12 in July.
Oh, my. They're growing so fast.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I'm thinking back a while back, many years ago, when Aunt Char's house playground started, and I remember the slats.
The wooden ones?
Wooden, put up. I went out and worked for about, I don't know, maybe a half hour. But my wife said, you can't go, because they said I had walking pneumonia. But I said, I'm not. So I did. I went out and worked about 30 minutes. But man, I crawled back to my little red wagon and went back home. And so I go out there, but I didn't get a slat. And I said, okay, that's fine. But what a great place that is. That whole park.
Yes, it really is.
And we've got a new park that's going in back behind you here on Wesley Street, Austin Park.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Austin Park.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. We're going to have a basketball court out there, a nice little playground area. They're going to be putting in 3 pickleball courts, which pickleball is really growing too.
Pickleball, now that is, I saw that on the internet and I asked someone, I think it was Holly back, no, not Holly, somebody, pickleball, that's pretty good.
It's growing.
Right.
It's
a big thing on the West
That's a
Coast.
good place to have it there too, because they really didn't have a park like that over there.
Yeah, it's right there where the old police building was taken down.
Okay.
Right. And then you have the, I think, it's a great park. I love it. And the reason I love it is because the local Lions Club organization, International, gave that park to the city.
Oh, that's right.
And we're talking about Graham Park, at Graham Park. And there's a huge rock with a plaque right in the middle of it. And it's a great park. I love it.
I love it too. I love it. You know, it has that pond,
and
go
the ducks.
fishing and the ducks.
Yeah. Right. But
we gotta get to their events.
okay, I know we're going now. The events we should get to.
We're doing that right now.
Right now.
Other than the sports, all the event stuff, that's with Holly. I don't know any of that stuff. She's got the rec side. I've got the sports side. But like I said, with sports, with youth sports and adults getting ready to finish up, so
good, yeah.
we're doing good there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sand volleyball is getting ready to start up as far as registration goes.
And what is the
kickball.
cost?
Is there?
Sand volleyball is $125 a team.
Okay.
That's a team now, right?
Yes.
And it consists of how many people?
So we're going to have 2 men and 2 females.
Okay.
So it's co-ed, it's mixed.
Right.
And then of course kickball will be played on the little fields, baseball fields out there at the sports park as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's also co-ed. So I think that's $225 a team or $200 a team. I can't remember.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, it's all online. Greenville, Texas. GreenvilleTX.fun. Go there, register.
All right.
Come have some fun.
Yeah, I really like the co-ed.
Yes, I do too.
I do too, because it gives
It goes to show that women are pretty
yeah,
good.
but it also it's
You
also
do have some good athletes.
right,
Yeah.
and it's also
Yes.
a learning curve for a male student that's participating because you know you've got a friction there sometimes as far as competitiveness with and so I know you guys have supervising people, you have the people that are with you are responsible for those children.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Arjanique's
I'm
on the
one of
face.
them.
She'll stay out there all the time. She'll
Right.
be out there almost every night. So.
All right.
Well, I'm going to say that
Yes.
if you're listening, if you're watching, and you are in a community that does not have what we have here, especially Parks and Rec, better come on over here because we can give it to you. So thank you.
Thank you
both
so
of
much
you.
for all this information. I really appreciate you guys coming.
And I had no idea that you had known him since he was grown up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right across the street.
Yeah, right across the street.
We're coming back for Gearheads for Christ. Now, it's true.
It's true.
I can guarantee you, if Sparky says it's true, it's true.
It
Y'all come
is.
back. Ctfm, right here at the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Thank y'all so much. We're coming back.
Thank you.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater, downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Ctfm, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, and the one that I love doing it with you, Discount
Wheel and Tire,
where service is the bottom line. You know what? I just want to say too, keep Jeff Willingham in your prayers.
Oh, yes.
Always. You know he's out, he's feeling good, but keep him in your prayers because he's such a wonderful individual.
Yes, he is.
He is, and his mom and the whole organization support us so much.
Yes,
so
so
much.
grateful for them.
Right now, we said, Gearheads for Christ.
Yes.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. It's
Hi,
coming.
Sparky.
When?
Hello.
And now,
How are you
Sparky,
today?
I want you to introduce yourself.
Yes.
And let our audience know that not only is she Gearheads for Christ, but she is our new content manager
Yes.
for Friendly News. Thank you,
We're
thank you,
so
thank you.
glad to have you. So
And I'm having a great time.
Yes.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that,
Right.
everything you do for us.
I'm enjoying working with you a lot.
Gearheads.
It's great. Gearheads.
All right.
Gearheads for Christ. We take the opportunities. Actually, like my shirt says,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so what? 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people pray, I will heal their land.
Heal
right?
their land.
I'm not going to go through the whole long thing. I can't memorize the whole thing.
That's okay.
But that's what we do. We get together and we do a cruise and we will pray and we'll kick a little tires too, you know.
Sure.
Have a little fun. Coming up this weekend, by the way. Okay. April 30th.
Okay. That's
a
next
lot of-
Saturday?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people have seen the article about Technical Sergeant Frank Artis Norris, whose remains were recovered from Romania, I believe it was.
Right.
And, and they were sent home
Oh, yes.
recently.
And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but what used to be the 2-mile bridge is now named after him.
Really?
I think Sergeant.
Wow.
What was this?
Norris, Norris.
Now, maybe I'm off in another world then. I don't know.
We'll have to follow up on that. Could be fun.
Anyway, you
So I found out about it. I thought it would be a wonderful opportunity to make a showing and get a cruise together. I also found out that he graduated from Celeste High School.
Oh.
And so
yeah.
I live in Celeste. So
Sure.
we have organized a cruise to meet at Celeste High School at noon on the 30th, which is Saturday.
Okay.
We will have prayer at 12:15, and we will leave at 12:30 to go over to the ceremony, which will be in Quinlan. We're going to do a cruise to Quinlan to Ford High School, which is where the ceremony will be.
Right. Yeah.
After that, they will have an interment at a small cemetery. It was really kind of interesting when I heard about it because, first of all, his remains have been missing all these years. This man was born in 1919.
Wow.
He was killed in action in 1943.
Okay.
He was a technical sergeant back in the day when they called it the Army Air Corps, I believe. I think that was predating Air Force, but don't quote me because I don't know. I'm not great up on my
just
military
like
history.
Yeah, just like the bridge thing. I know I'm off in another world.
But if you think about it, so his remains have been in Romania since he was killed in action. And so they were just brought back to the United States last week on
Okay.
Friday, if I understand, military honors,
Okay.
military guard and so forth, the escort. Trying to remember. The services were initially being planned at one of the funeral homes in Quinlan, and it was only recently moved to the high school. So a lot of people aren't aware that it was moved to the high school, to Ford High School in Quinlan. My understanding is there are a lot of gearheads out there, car organizations who are like the North Texas Jeepers. They are lining the roads between Greenville and Quinlan, and flags are encouraged, red, white, and blue clothes,
Wow.
and so forth, and full honors.
And that is
It's on April 30th, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Okay.
Right.
The services start at 2 o'clock. We're
2
leaving
o'clock.
Celeste at 12:30 because we want to have plenty of time to get there, park. We have no idea how
Where
many
everybody-
people and
right.
how this is all going to work out.
And so how has this been advertised?
It's
people
been
to-
largely in the paper and shared on Facebook. Remember we had Switchblade Sisters here
Right,
not long
right.
ago?
Yes.
Switchblade Sisters is all, they actually have shared and created a event also to
Oh,
go.
good.
They're
Yeah.
in Quinlan. So
That's right.
on Facebook, you can find information through Switchblade Sisters. You can find information through my page, Gearheads for Christ. The Herald Banner had an article.
Okay. Good.
So there's a lot of information out there. It was really interesting to me that there was the funeral announcement by the funeral home who's handling it, and then there was the Herald Banner article like the next day.
Oh, good.
Since then, all the articles have blown up.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's awesome.
every few days you'll see a new article, and it's really been interesting. A lot of neat pictures. So I encourage
Oh,
people to
yeah.
look for those articles and read them.
Sure.
It's a lot of really, really wonderful history. So you have to think this man was born in 1919, and his family has now all passed on, his immediate family. He has nieces and nephews, 3 if I recall correctly, who are somewhat local, between Oklahoma and Texas, I believe it was.
Okay.
And so if you think about it, his nieces and nephews are probably near
Probably
Friendly's age.
Maybe
Yeah.
your age.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he has great nieces
70,
and nephews.
let's just say 70.
There you go, 70 and,
Anyway.
70 and shining. The family, it's really interesting. So now they're going to be taking him and doing interment where his family's buried, which
Oh,
is a very,
sure.
very small cemetery from what we can tell.
Which
Okay.
comes under that
In Quinlan.
heading, closure.
Right,
Yes.
right.
They are.
Does,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And then he's been posthumously awarded multiple medals. And so that's another
Wow.
wonderful thing to read
Oh,
the
of
article and
course.
so forth. And
You know-
that's really important.
Yes.
The
And-
history.
We
Yes.
had a sergeant, a guest of ours on CTFM that went to Vietnam and all the different places and found the remains of
Wow.
a particular. And so it's wonderful that there's organizations out there
Sure.
like that
Right.
that are
Yeah.
continuously involved and finding out where all of these because there's so
Right.
many people,
Right.
there's so many missing in action.
Exactly.
So many.
Right.
So
And,
many.
and then to have like the nephews and nieces and
Yeah.
relatives of them to realize that they are going to have closure now and to
Right.
to share what he did.
Absolutely, absolutely. You
I
know,
know.
I have a long lineage of military family, and
Yes.
I can't imagine if
Mhm.
many of them would not have come home and to be
Yes.
to have their have burial and know that, like you said, that closure.
Right.
So that's Saturday. I encourage everyone to look for those articles and read them. There's a lot of history there, a lot of neat pictures being shared. There's a military air museum, I believe, that has also published an
Right.
article. So look around, it's out there. It's really cool. Next coming up after that, talking about prayer. May 5th is National Day of Prayer.
National Day of Prayer.
And I'm kind of slow on the uptake here. It totally got away from me, but we're going to do a cruise to Celeste and do a prayer time from 6:30 to 7:30. I hope that Swack Shack will stay open. If you have not had Swack Shack barbecue,
Oh, yeah.
you've got to
Oh,
go
I
up there
haven't.
and eat there.
And that's where.
Celeste.
Oh, it's Celeste.
Right. Hold that thought. We're going
Yep.
to go to a commercial break.
Okay.
'Cause we need the money. No. We're coming back. CTFM right here, Texan Theater Lobby Studio. Y'all come back with us.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
What do paintings, Broadway plays, and bread pudding have in common? They're all forms of art. We'll be celebrating local creativity the first weekend in May at the Hunt County Festival of the Arts in downtown Greenville. There will be children's activities, live music, artwork for sale, a culinary artisanal luncheon, and theater performances. It's all happening Friday and Saturday, May 6th and 7th. Find more information online at huntcountyartfest.com.
And we are live at the Texan Lobby Studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is, has been, and always will be Ctfm. Coffee Tea Friendly and Me brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, an organization that does do more for patients, and one that's become a heritage around here, Discount Wheel and Tire, where service is the bottom line, and then Valvoline Express.
Oh, yes,
right
Valvoline Express.
And right now, we're going right back to Sparky and talk about some food, and she's got a guest that she's going to introduce. So, Sparky, from the food.
From food.
That is good. I know it's good.
Yeah. So National Day of Prayer, we're going to have food. If you'd like to show up and have some Swag Shack barbecue, I'm hoping they'll stay open.
Tell them what a Swag Shack barbecue
I was going to ask you that.
Swag Shack is just this little place. It's a kind of a hole in the wall.
It's about this big.
Yeah, it's a little tiny building.
Okay.
Across from the Celeste Police Department.
Oh, perfect.
Right in downtown Celeste. You can't miss Celeste. You know,
No,
you drive through
I know,
and
right.
it's like a block.
If you're
on
going
each side,
69
right?
north, you cannot
No,
miss.
you can't.
That's right.
I'm
And
sorry.
I'll tell you, so you get into Celeste and you look to your right and there's a little gray building with a red stripe. That is the Swag Shack.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you have to eat there. If you haven't, you got to go there.
Okay.
Then talking about more good food, on May 14th at Higher Trails Church in Celeste.
Yes.
Okay.
2194 and 903. We're going to have some food and we're going to have some cars and we're going to have some friendly radio.
Yes,
and
that's some
baby there.
fun.
And so it's an all-vehicle event, and the money we raise is going to the youth ministry.
Oh,
After
good.
the car show,
Sure.
we are going to have barbecue. That is, I'll tell you what, the guy who does our cooking at Higher Trails, oh, he knows what he's doing. He's got some good brisket coming. You got to show up.
Oh, wow.
Then after the brisket and your belly's full and you want some good tunes, we got that covered too. 517 is playing. That's our
Okay.
band. Oh, you have to show up. So you can
Awesome.
spend the whole day
Oh,
from
yeah.
1 o'clock on.
Yes.
Let's see. 1 to 5 is the car show. 5 to 6 is the food. 6 to 8 is the music. So see, you have your
Hey.
Saturday.
Wow, what a
May
fun day.
14th is planned. 2194 at 903 or 903 at 2194, however you want to say it. Right there, edge of Celeste and Merritt. So come and get your belly full and share some good times with the kids.
Sure.
All the fundraising goes to the youth ministry.
Oh, that's good.
Gearheads for Christ will be there, and we're really excited about that.
Oh, it sounds
So,
exciting.
I
Yes.
am real excited about the things that Gearheads for Christ is
Oh,
doing, and
yes.
so look me up on Facebook, Gearheads,
Yes.
the number 4 Christ, and let me know what your organization's got doing or got going on, and we can maybe help and support it with
Sure.
bringing in some cars. And I look forward to working with Twin Rotors and Paula doing
Paula
some
Martin,
events
she's
in
been
the future
on
too.
our show
Yep.
a couple times.
Yes.
And this young lady has a passion. She's like a lot of us veterans. We
Yes.
have a passion to help those veterans
Yes.
that cannot help themselves. So, and I admire what you're doing in the community, not just but in our community. And I know that you two together, good things are going to happen. But explain a little bit about the organization. We got time, right? We got plenty of time. Talk about Twin Rotors right now to us.
Okay. Well, Twin Rotors mission was started
to help veterans here in Greenville, Texas. And during the COVID crisis, there was a situation where I was contacted because I had listed my business, Morgan Trails, with the Greenville Chamber of Commerce, and I listed it as a veteran advocate.
Sure.
I like to write. I'm very passionate about writing, and I want to help veterans to share their stories. So I approached it from a business perspective.
Okay.
I received a phone call that a Vietnam veteran was fixing to be evicted from their apartment in the midst of COVID. And this really just struck a tone with me that it didn't strike right with me. And so I did refer them to another organization, and they did help to assist. But because we were here in Greenville and the veteran was here in Greenville, we really had to be on the front lines to help drive that forward. We were able to prevent him from getting evicted, but there was a lot of, issues going on behind the scenes that, I had to get kind of ugly with the apartment manager and let him know that, hey, it takes time for this assistance to kick in.
Exactly, yes.
So a lot of people don't understand how the VA works. They don't understand
and it doesn't
why
work right
it's so
away.
complicated. No, it does not kick in right away. And if the VA decides that they don't want to do their job, which has happened, and I've been confronted with that, then I have to get other people involved.
Sure.
And so,
I just want to let our audience know that you and your organization are there for the veterans. And folks, I'm going to tell you what, there are a lot of veterans in our community that are, at this time, we're going to stop and we're going to do something.
Okay.
You don't know it, you know it, but we're fixing to do.
Yeah, we're doing it.
It is her birthday. Paula, so happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, dear Paula. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Thank you.
For all you do. Thank you.
How does it feel
you.
to be 25?
Yes, we're going to ask you that.
Well, the truth is, 35 years ago today,
this is a neat story.
I went to the MEP station and started my military career.
Oh, that was my next thing.
Yes.
You were in what service? What branch
so
of service?
I started in the National Guard,
All
Army
right.
National Guard, and then I went active duty Army in '91.
Right, active duty.
Well,
Army. I know there's flies. I know there's people that fly here, and I know there's Marines, but yeah, Army.
Yes.
Army. Thank you for what you're doing here in our
Thank
community.
you
so much.
Thank you, Sparky. And remember today on Friendly Live, what a show! What a show! I've been waiting for. I think it's their debut.
Oh, yes.
All to him.
Yes.
What a show it's going to be at the Texan Theater.
Yes.
Inside, and it's free.
Yes, come on over and eat
Come
so
on
much.
over. The tea is free. Y'all, please come on over.
Yes.
And what a great show, Sparky. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
for
Sparky.
putting
That was
all
great
of what-
information.
great.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you.
Oh.
I mean, she makes me just like. We've worked together many years in the Follies. We've had so much fun together. Her and her husband David over here, worthy citizens. Hey, worthy citizens of Greenville, Texas, right here. Right here. So, folks, thank y'all so very much. We're coming back next week, and that's about it. And remember, keep it in your boot.
It's going to be art next week.
That's
lots
right.
And lots of art.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
County art is going to be here.
Here.
Yep.
In Greenville, Texas. Y'all come back with us.
Bye-bye.